any more questions?
Yes. So do these cramps only come at the beginning, or they can come within, or can come at the end?
Very, very good question. So, like we said, cramps are period pain. Some people get premenstrual tension and they start cramping even before day 1 of their period. Okay? And some people cramp all through the period. That is between 2 days and 8 days. But typically, the real tough pain is the first 3 days. And yeah.
So you can't have it after?
Unlikely. Because remember what we explained. When people get cramps, they are releasing blood from the uterus and even the egg, and it's coming out. After the period, the cramps cease. They don't continue.
Okay.
How can one know that they're going to begin their periods?
There are signs that happen, and first of all, we have to understand that the first time a girl gets their period, that is called menarche. It starts way back 3 years before, when your brain starts pouring out hormones, your ovaries also start pouring out hormones, and you're growing up. So when the breasts come and they don't go back, about 1 or 2 years later, that's when the period will start. Okay? And in Uganda, we've seen it typically occurs between 10 years and 14 years.
What if you have it like at 17, like you begin at 17, 18? Is it normal that you didn't begin at 14?
Yes, some people are late bloomers, and yes, those are late onset menarche. But obviously, if somebody doesn't get their period by 14, 15, I would start to worry. But yes, some people get their period at 17 years, and it's normal. Okay, so are you ready for the demonstration?
Yes.
Okay. Maybe before the demonstration, I need you to know that when you're starting your period, it's so important for you to be clean. Remember, when the uterus opens and is releasing blood, that means your body is very likely to be in touch with the environment. And the environment has a lot of bacteria. So you don't want bacteria getting into your womb and causing infections. It's so important to be clean. Before you touch your hygiene menstrual materials, you have to wash your hands thoroughly. Make sure that you don't touch them with dirt. Is that clear? Okay. So we'll still have to sanitize. This is safe. Like really, really, you can wash your hands. So, right here, I have the disposable sanitary towel and then the reusable sanitary towel. Some people, it's up to you. It's the cost, it's your ability to afford etc. But most importantly, if you're using a disposable sanitary towel, it's important for you to have it clean, and you can use it for 2 hours, then remove it and dispose of it very carefully. In most bathrooms, there are disposable bins, but sometimes there are none. Imagine if you're somewhere and there's no bin, what are you going to do? What would you do, Gillian?
Carry it in the bag.
Carry it in your bag?
Yeah, there is no bin. Then until I reach like where there is like a toilet,
Mm-hmm.
then dispose it.
Hopefully a pit latrine, because some of them cannot be flushed. Yes? So let's do this demonstration. Remember, you've washed your hands and then you open. The sanitary towel has adhesive material which you remove, and then at the back there's also adhesive material which you remove, and then you apply it onto a clean underwear and make sure the flaps go underneath like that and like that, so that when a girl wears the underwear with the sanitary towel, she does not expect to leak. It can be embarrassing if you have a leak. Everyone will be laughing at you, and yet they should not. Okay? So you just need to be careful. Feel free to touch them. Okay? Are you comfortable with it? Maybe you could demonstrate how to put it on, so that I'm sure by the time you leave here, you know what to do. Excellent. Okay. Okay. And then obviously you wear the panty. You don't have to put on two, it's just one. And when you feel the flow, with time you get used. When the sanitary towel is full, then you can remove it, wrap it properly with the flaps inside. It has adhesive on its own, and then you put it back into this plastic bag. You may want to put it in more tissue so that you don't let anyone be exposed to your blood, right? And then you bin it. Fine? Like that. And then you must wash your hands after that before using another sanitary towel. And then these are the reusable ones. You want to hold the one? Yeah. So same thing, you apply it to the underwear, and then it has a button. Put it together like that. Now with these reusable ones, after using, then that you can keep in your bag, right? Because you're going to wash it with a lot of water and soap, and you hang it out to dry in a safe place, preferably where there is sunshine. Okay? I know that some girls in the rural areas especially, they don't have these fancy things. They may want to use a piece of cloth, and I've told girls several times that they can use a clean towel, right, and cut it up into several parts and still use them like the way they use the reusable towel. Okay? So for these reusable pads, it's so important that after you've used it, again, you're going to wrap it carefully, okay? And again, use your tissue. Remember, you're going to have to reuse this one. Keep it safely. And then get a plastic bag or a leak-proof bag and keep it safely in your school bag or your handbag. Because remember, you're going to have to wash it. Is that okay?
Yes.
So, I know that there are girls out there who don't have the opportunity to buy disposable pads or even reusable ones, but they can be innovative and use a clean cloth. I usually recommend that they use towel material. So you cut it up into strips, and when you're reusing it, you still have to wash it carefully and hang it out to dry. Now you may be asking me, for how long can a girl wear a sanitary towel? Please do not wear the sanitary towel for the whole day. Because remember, when blood gets in contact with air, the smell won't be very palatable. So you time yourself, and after every 2 hours, you repeat the process. So, ready to go? Would you like to use the bathroom?
Yes.
All right.